Ah, 6:25 p.m. Your favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious. How accurate is 6:25 p.m.? Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate? Very accurate. I really like that time. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Oh no. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Oh, sure. Okay. We're back at it again. The Stanley Parable. I feel like, doing this game has been making my brain hurt, but here we are.
Memo.
I wonder if there's anything new. Well, hey, look, a really pretty bright sign. I love it.
Oh, good. You notice my sign.
Is there new stuff?
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yay! New content, new content, new content. Wait, is it... Okay, no. It's not through here. Yay, new content! Gimme, gimme, gimme! New content! Whee! Oh, we're going through the elevator? Okay. Oh, we just like skipped the entire beginning part. That's fine.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
It has been very interesting,
The
I'll say that
Stanley
for
Parable
sure.
was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Oh yeah, totally.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Well, we
I
went
say
through the
we take it one step even
Oh my
further.
god. Why is it dark?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever...
What is it?
The Stanley Parable 2.
Yay! Oh, look how nice it is in here. How pretty.
Yes, you see, isn't
427.
this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor
The end is
additions?
never the
Think
end
of all the
again.
new territory we'll cover with
Oh,
a
dear.
fully fledged sequel.
Ooh,
An
and
entirely
red
new
cups.
experience built from the ground
I love the
up.
red
Why
color
there's so
instead of the
many
yellow color.
possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking
Taste the
for.
sequel. Yay, the sequel. Yay!
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra
Oh,
Deluxe,
it's like
don't
all
you think?
sciencey. It's like really
Ultra
modern
Deluxe?
take.
What does
I like
even
it.
mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right
It's
there.
super modern.
It's future
Just the two of us. We
It
can make
screams
it if we
progress and
try. Just the
innovation and
two of us.
long-term franchising
Just the
potential.
two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Yay! Ooh, glass doors! How nice. I feel like we're in like those YouTuber like spaces. Have you ever like seen those? I've always wanted to go in them because they look so cute looking. They're back, the two doors. Yay! Oh, we got double doors this time. That's crazy. The color red. More TSP. Oh, the Stanley Parable. Better Stanley Parable. Oh, the left brain and the right brain. More plans. That's nice. Is this a, Oh, I like the different logos they tried to go for. It's the Comic Sans. Thanks for attending my meeting. Oh, no. Oh, dear. New mug, new mug. I love it. New mugs. Ooh, yay, new
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I find that very hilarious because, oh, sequels are good. Portal 2, very true. Half-Life 2. I've never actually played Half-Life 2. Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Divinity, Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2. Aladdin 2's awful. Dark Souls 2? That's controversial. That's controversial. This way to show floor. New features. New content. Wow. Ooh. So cool. Oh, there's a bus. Oh, I can't go in. Oh, man. Expo Hall 2. Ooh, yay. Come on, Stanley. Let's go. I'm so excited. Ooh. It's so pretty in here. The
Here we are.
reassurance
Go
bucket.
on, try out some of the new features.
The button that says the player's name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game? Wow. I want to see. Wait, is it going to give my real
Stanley
name?
Parable 2, I asked myself,
Wait, is it going to say my
what do
real name?
players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be
Is this going to say my real name?
recognized
I
and
hope it
validated
doesn't.
as people.
I'll
So
bleep
with
it
that
out
in
if it
mind,
does.
My first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that
I was probably going to say Stanley, right? But if it says my actual name, I'm muting it.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now,
Oh.
the button only says the name Jim.
Oh.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
That's nice.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really
sure.
simulate the full
It's fine.
experience of this feature.
That's fine.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath. Clear your mind.
Okay.
Forget whoever you are and simply become a person named Jim.
Sounds easy enough. I
want
mean,
you to
it's a
imagine
J name.
yourself
That's what I
living as
got.
Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished
Oh,
setting up
sorry,
the
sorry.
backstory.
I didn't mean
If
to.
you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact
Sorry,
of this
sorry,
button.
sorry.
Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again. And
Sorry.
this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on the weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim.
Oh dear.
Rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim. And finally, dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your
Isn't
cult
that just the Cult
as
of the
Jim.
Lamb? That's a recent
Do you
game that
feel
came
it
out.
in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yay!
Yes!
It's not even my name, but
what
sure.
A thrill, what a
That
rush.
is
That was
not
you.
even close to my
The
name.
button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Sure. Press.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second
Yay!
time. If this were the only
At least this
new
one
feature
doesn't,
in the
you
Stanley
know,
Parable
send me to
2,
the
it would
apocalypse.
still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Alright. Ooh. Road to the perfect button. Too big, too flat. I want to go to that reassurance bucket. That looked pretty interesting. Infinite hole? Ooh.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable
what's
2.
this?
That would actually save me the work
Please
of
no
finishing this
screenshots.
feature.
New office. Red is the new orange. Ray trace more of the same in a good way. Sequel to the new features, new content, new ideas. Jump circle. Infinite hole. Ooh, collectible. Hey, look! It's Stanley! Like, that's his actual face. That's cute. I want to see the collectibles. Free, new plus easy achievement. Get it here. Is this also Stanley? That's really weird. I've never, thought about seeing Stanley's face, but he looks so pleasant. He's holding, a JPEG of a trophy. That's great. Oh, you are so cute, aren't you? I love you, Stanley. Okay, let's go. Free achievement! Yay! Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. Get it yours now. Yay!
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Oh, that's
it's as
easy.
simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel
Hey.
to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Let me in. Man, that sucks. Ooh. Aw. I guess we're gonna go and do something else since we can't get the achievement yet.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Ooh, collectibles. Let's see. Can you find them all? Ooh.
Ah, collectibles. Now
Ooh, I'm
it's
like on a
real
little
video
Japanese
game.
bridge.
In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect
What the
all
fuck
of them,
are all
and
these
then you
people
move the
surrounding
hell on
this?
with your
This is
unremarkable
kind of
life.
getting freaky. Ugh. Oh. 1 of 6. That's nice. There's 6? Oh. Collect them all. Okay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Infinite hole. I like the sound of that. Ooh, the jump circle, the jump circle, the jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we
man.
saw the jump circle. Oh well.
Ooh, infinite
I
hole,
suppose
infinite
it can
hole,
just be
infinite
a
hole.
nice decorative piece then.
Ooh, wait. New screenshots. Wait. I want to see this. Do.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I'd go for happy 12th birthday. That's really funny. Happy 12th birthday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Yay!
Get well someday it is.
Yay! Oh. Cool. I like that. Get well someday balloons. Oh no. They're everywhere. Ooh, sweet
Actually,
merch!
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Is this Stanley? Oh, he's so cute. Reassurance bucket. I like the sound of that. I want to go in there.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair
Where's
in
the
those
bucket?
who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Hello!
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Hello, friend!
As long as you hold on to the bucket,
Yes.
the many disorienting contradictions
I will
of the
hold this
Stanley
bucket
Parable
and it will be
feel
my
perfectly
friend!
normal.
My
And
friend!
perhaps
The
even
bucket!
comforting.
Mr.
You may
Bucket!
even come to long
Mr.
for the gentle
Bucket!
embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
I want
And to
it!
be
I
honest,
want it!
it's a
Please,
much more
can I?
convenient solution for
I want the
me
bucket.
than actually redesigning the game to be less
Give me the bucket! Give me the
uncomfortable.
bucket!
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
What
Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Yay! Yes!
Can you feel it?
Yay!
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing
I feel so
despair,
happy
must
with this
already be
bucket.
sweeping
I love
through
this
your
bucket.
body.
This is
And in
Mr.
fact,
Bucket.
can
He's
I
my
say
new
that I
friend.
do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well.
Does it?
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Really?
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Can I like throw
All
the
this
bucket?
and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright, this is my bucket and my bucket alone. I love
Does
this
anyone
bucket.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a
I
video
love
game?
buckets.
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I love this bucket. It's so cute. What now? Infinite hole. I guess we go here. Shouldn't be too hard. This is my bucket and my bucket alone. I love this bucket. Falling hole like infinity. Rim depth surrounding area. Oh, it just keeps going. Hey, look, a hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
Yay!
That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Do I just fall in this hole or something? Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Ah, Mr. Bucket, I hope you're having a great time.
Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions.
I love this
if I do
bucket,
say
Mr.
so.
Bucket.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Press G to return to the surface. Sure.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas.
What if I fell
for
back
the
in?
sequel.
Hey. I mean, you can just teleport back now.
And I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it?
Yeah.
I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating
But I already went
exhibits
through all
that
the
I prepared for you.
exhibits.
I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much
Fine.
like to show you some more of them.
I can't teleport out?
How about we
Hey,
go
hey.
ahead and press that teleport button again, so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know. I told you the hole was infinite, but come on.
Aw, man, that
Who
sucks.
actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't
So
mean.
sorry.
Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
That's fine.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
How long can I wait down here? I'll just wait a little bit. Wright had waited. He hadn't heard the narrator in quite some time and decided to speak to Mr. Bucket. Even the editor got so bored to the point where he wrote an impromptu narrator script to fill out the YouTube runtime. During their date, Wright and Mr. Bucket shared interests that no one would understand. They talked for hours. Passing the time, they had forgotten about the real narrator of the story. Mr. Bucket and Wright are now married with 3 children. Their home is the infinite hole. Well, I guess we're back. Can I just go back down?
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
I do like holes a lot.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on.
No,
forever
you don't
to the end
understand.
of
I
time.
really like a
Don't
good
need to
hole.
see it
Like
all,
it's
but not you.
nice.
Oh, no,
Like
no,
just,
no.
you know,
You
falling in a
weird
hole, it
sort
just
of-
feels so good.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yeah.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
I want to go
Had
again.
enough?
I'm going again.
Positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed?
Whee! Mr.
If
Bucket
this
and I are
started
having a
to become a
fun
thing that-
time.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less
Aww.
infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Eh.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Sure.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
I mean, the hole upstairs is much bigger than earlier, so...
Well, there it is.
What?
How is this still appealing to you?
Yay!
I know you're obsessed
Yay,
with
I
holes,
love
but
this
at
hole.
this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh,
I love this
who am I
hole!
to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do.
I wanna put
Hit
it
the
water
teleport
in
button
it.
when
What if
you're
we use our
ready to
bucket?
move on.
What if we use our bucket and then, like, fill it with water and we can make a pool?
Is the, teleport button not
Oh,
working?
no, it's not working. Oh, no.
You sure?
I can't
I
jump.
mean, I really don't have an explanation. It
Can
was
I,
working just a
help?
moment ago.
Help?
Try it
I'm
again.
Oh,
Still
because we're
nothing?
still at the
I
surface.
suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Can I get jump?
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more
Aw,
time with it
nuts.
than you
Come
could ever
on.
have asked for.
Let me
It's
outta here.
a win for everyone.
Let me outta
You
here.
get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
Okay.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Sounds nice. Well, Mr. Bucket, how are you doing today? What the... So, well. Wait, huh? What the? Whoa, 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 the floor? Hello? Hello, the floor is descending. Where am I going? Okay. Mr. Bucket, I hope you're doing okay. I feel a little scared right now. The narrator isn't with me anymore, and there's nothing left to do. You wanna, like, talk about something? I'm kind of nervous. I'm really scared. I don't know, Mr. Bucket. Like, F to change perspective. Whoa, 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 whoa! Stanley, with my bucket! I don't like where this... Oh god, I did not like that perspective. Okay. I could keep going. Okay. What's going on? What's happening? Oh god. Perception? This is very nice music. This is the blob. This is like the funk music. What's going on? What is this music? Change your reality. Oh, fossils! I like this one. I don't like this. Change yourself? Ah! Oh, Stanley, what happened? Stanley, no! Ah! Ew. Ew! Wait! Wait, I recognize this person's art. That's, Cass. Oh, I recognize your art style. Oh. Oh! Why are there dogs? Why is there dogs? Okay, stars? I mean, that's kind of nice. I like it.
Stanley? Stanley?
Ew.
Stanley!
Ah!
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake
Oh
for
my
every
god.
second of it.
Oh my
I
god.
don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Is that a British thing? Toodle pip? Is that like a British thing or something? Sounds like it. Oh no, is it gonna happen again? Am I gonna fall asleep again? And things are gonna... Oh. Are we done? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God!
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Oh, they don't make me go through all of that again. That's nice. The button that's... Oh my god, they actually changed it. The button that says gym. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Let me see if we can go back into the... What am I supposed to do with this bucket? Like, Mr. Bucket, what do I do with you? Like, I can't really throw you or anything. Oh, they closed it off, so I won't go back in. Oh, there's an exit. Let's try this way. Oh no, it's blocked. Darn. Wait, what's here? Exit. Sure. I think we saw every... What the hell are these?
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yeah.
Ready to move on now?
What the? A bag? Whoa. Oh my god, this is freaky. It's so weird for me to see Stanley's face. Yay.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I mean, I got a free bucket.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear
Like, I got a
yet
free
how
bucket.
exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Sure.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yay! Woo!
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Can I, like...
Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go.
Can I...
Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
Yeah.
I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable
Okay.
and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of
Isn't that what we're doing right
with
now?
respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Okay.
Could it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oop. Oh, I really like this weird intro sequence. What is going on here? I'll let the, it looks very... Can I actually change the set? I still can change the settings in here. I don't know how I feel about the... It looks like a Metal Gear Solid game rather than what I'm used to.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Does the intro sequence say the same?
Stanley worked for a company.
Oh wait,
in a
look,
big
yeah, there's
building
balloons
where he
now.
was
That's
employee
wild. They
number
actually changed it
427.
to the balloons.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in
Is there
room
anything else I should
427,
see?
And he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor.
I don't think
at
there's
his
anything
desk,
different
telling
except for the
him,
balloons I saw, so... Well, okay, I guess we're here now. Look! There's the
all of
balloons.
his co-workers were gone.
Yeah, well,
What did it
someday.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yay! I can pick up the bucket. Yes! Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
The door on my left. So I wonder what I do with this bucket. Like, is there something important I can do with it?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort.
Oh my
now
god,
more
everything
than
is
ever.
centered around the
Perhaps
bucket
his
now.
boss's
Oh my
office
god.
is where he'd find answers.
What if I just...
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The
Oh
aura
my
of jealousy.
God!
It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be. given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your
I
shoulders
can't
right
believe
now, that you
there's
have to be
actually
strong.
different
This
things
is your
if I
bucket.
bring in a
This is your
bucket.
companion and lifelong friend.
This is my bucket. This is my companion. This is Mr. Bucket.
We're
Thank
getting
you
into
very
name
much.
calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults
This
simply
is
in
my
order to
bucket.
get you to hand
I
over
love
the
my
bucket?
bucket.
Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined.
I love my...
And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly
How
deep
dare
and
they?
lasting
I love my
friends,
bucket.
that your relationship is purely superficial and convenient,
No.
that your life is so banal and meaningless that
I
you
love
feel
my
the
bucket.
same sort of kinship towards
I love
any
my
inanimate
bucket.
object which happened to lay in your
I
path
can't believe
in an
this.
even partially
Bruh.
enticing manner. Well, I never.
This is Mr.
Go
Bucket.
on,
Thank you.
Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
This is my bucket
Expand
and
on
I
the
love
wide
my
variety
bucket.
of
Mr.
experiences
Bucket is
you
my
and the bucket have
boyfriend.
shared together. Go through
Well,
each of them
they're
point
my...
by point. Share your journey.
I love
entries
them.
Detailing the rich emotional
I love my
landscape
bucket.
of your
I love
feelings for the
Mr. Bucket.
as they
I
have
want to be
changed and
the other
evolved
Mr.
over the
Bucket.
years.
I want my last name to
Let him
change
have
into
it.
Mr. Bucket now. I'm going to change my name to Mr. Bucket so we can get married and have a nice ring.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
What you think?
Here we go.
Property of Stanley.
There.
Yay!
Now it's settled.
Oh,
No more
property.
debate.
No.
more
Hold
discussion.
on.
Take a hike, broom
I
closet,
want it to
with all your
be
meandering
more like,
philosophical diatribes about the
like,
nature of cleaning supplies
we're married.
and their relationship to broom
It's
closets
rude
in
to
the
own
natural
something like
order
this.
of things.
Can I marry Mr. Bucket? Oh my god, that'd be so sweet.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Yeah! Sticker
I
is a
feel that
bucket!
it would,
Yeah!
because the sticker is also
How many
a
sticker
bucket.
buckets?
That way,
Sticker
if
buckets
you're
can I
ever
get?
unsure whether the thing you're holding
Buckets
is
for my
a bucket
stickers.
or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of applications.
Can I get like
for
more
this
stickers?
sticker.
I want more stickers. I really want more stickers. It'd be so cute. I want my bucket to have like a cute Sanrio sticker.
You know
of Hello
what?
Kitty.
I could take the name calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us
How
the
rude.
silent treatment.
How
and to be
rude.
honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Ah, that was interesting.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yay! I hope I get married to my bucket. That'd be so cute.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
I feel like I'm about to
Even
fuck
now,
the bucket
in
at
his
this
darkest of
point.
hours, with
Like
the
the
bucket's
writing in
warmth
this
and
is
guiding
making
light
it sound like I'm gonna
pierced
fuck
the
this
dark
bucket.
clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable.
Oh no, I'm falling in
At
love with
this
the bucket,
point,
aren't
Stanley
I?
was so absorbed in
I'm
the
falling
tender
in love with the
spiritual
bucket. I hope I get
connection
married
shared
to the
with
bucket,
that he didn't
please.
notice that. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
Yay!
knowledge. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Thank you, Bucket. I love you, Bucket. Oh, a collectible!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
That's nice. Me and my Bucket are so happy together. I'm gonna cuddle you, Bucket. I love you, Mr. Bucket.
Be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Yeah.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Thank you, Mr. Bucket. I'm glad that you're here. I'm really shy about a lot of things.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read,
mind control facility.
Sounds about right.
Under to
Is the bucket
themselves.
sentient? Oh, then, I mean, it shouldn't be so bad to love a bucket, you know? Mr. Bucket, do you think it's gonna be okay? I think it's gonna be great. Oh god, no, I'm starting to voice the fucking bucket. No, this is already bad.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
No, no, no.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like
Oh no,
this,
Mr.
and it
Bucket,
very
it's
nearly
okay.
burst into tears
sorry.
as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it
It's gonna
that
be
everything
okay,
would be
Bucket.
fine.
And I'm scared too. But I'm not fully scared because I know what's gonna
Was the bucket
happen.
under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Bucket,
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Bucket,
What
is that
kinds
true?
of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the
Bucket, is
first
that
place?
true?
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Oh, Bucket, we gotta get through this together.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He
I
couldn't
screamed
accept
into the
his
bucket.
own
Oh my
life
god.
in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
Yes,
At
Mr.
this
Bucket
point,
would never
he could
betray
trust
me.
no one except for the bucket.
I love you, Bucket. Come on.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle
Yeah!
the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Woo!
They high-fived in a really cool
Yeah!
and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Alright. Let's turn this shit off.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
That's a good question.
Yes! They had
Hey,
done it.
we're back.
Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine.
Woohoo!
Freedom was now
My
mere
bucket, we
moments
did it!
away.
Mr. Bucket, we did it!
Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live.
Ooh, I hope we get
Once
to
they
run
stepped through
like a
this
farm or
massive door.
something. That'd be
The
great.
bucket wanted to learn to roller
Oh,
skate.
serious?
Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on earth.
Oh, that'd be
Both of
awesome.
them wanted to begin watching a movie,
I've been-
any movie.
I've been
but
hit
then
by every
stop
single
it
sports
halfway
ball,
through
so I think
and
that
begin
counts.
watching it in reverse from the end.
Yes!
True, it was a simple life they envisioned.
We're
but
gonna
it
live
was
in a
one
little
they
cabin,
lived
Mr.
together,
Bucket. Ain't that
with one
great?
another to lean on, to trust, to support, and
What? What?
what? Wait, what was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Hey.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility
No!
itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing
No!
warmth of the bucket.
I want my
Go to any lengths
bucket!
not to part with the bucket.
Bruh!
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Mr. Bucket? Where did Mr. Bucket go? Bruh! No! Mr. Bucket!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Figurine
missed the
Finders
memo.
Committee meeting today. Oh, wild. Mr. Bucket, you're back!
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
You're back, you're back, you're back! I missed you, Mr. Bucket. What the? Trust the completionist instinct. What the fuck is happening here? Oh my god. Maybe we are the collectibles. do they want? Weird spinning figurines. Yeep. This is kind of freaky, guys. Mission status. Looks like 427. Gotta collect them all. Dude, this is weird.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet.
Aww.
Simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Ah, fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Wait, so is there multiple bucket
But
endings?
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, but said nothing at all.
Oh dear.
That's strange.
Oh my
Stanley
god,
thought.
every
Usually
ending
the bucket is a
changes.
source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult
Oh my
times
god,
such as
the
these.
oh my god,
He held
there's
the bucket
actually
close,
different
yet
dialogue
felt
for
none
this.
of its
Why?
familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket.
Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
How
Oh.
did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is
Oh,
all
no!
terribly wrong. Surely no good would
What?
come from this.
No, my
Who
bucket,
knows
Mr.
what sorts of
Bucket!
bizarre
No, that's our
hallucinations
bucket!
Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his
Oh
bucket.
god.
And indeed, now he noticed that the
Oh
rooms
no,
were
now we're
empty, which
repeating
was, of
everything
course,
all
very
over
odd.
again.
And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious.
Oh, Jesus.
He exclaimed.
Wait, we're not
Without
dreaming.
My bucket, I've gone truly
Oh
mad.
no!
Where is it? I
Where's
must find it.
Crazy?
Far off in the distance now,
Oh
he
no,
heard.
Stanley! Oh my god!
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The
Mr. Bucket! Where are you?
He rushed forward from room to room,
Mr.
passing by
Bucket!
one bucket after the next. None of
Mr.
them were
Bucket!
his.
Wait,
None of them were his
Mr.
special
Buckets!
bucket.
Oh dear!
Come to me, Stanley! Find me!
He had to
Bucket!
find the bucket. He had to
You're not
return
Mr.
to his
Bucket.
old friend.
Fuck you.
It was
You're
the
not
only
Mr.
way
Bucket.
to truly
Where-
restore his sanity.
Property
And
of
then
Stanley. Property. The sticker. The sticker. The
suddenly,
sticker.
He knew where
Property
the
of
voice
Stanley.
the
Come on, come
bucket
on.
had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
What?
It was incredibly painful.
What?
Stanley doubled over in
What?
agony and
The
blacked out.
bucket's inside me? Ew! What the?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What happens?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
So what's...
She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security,
Oh my
and
God.
went to her place of work. But on this particular day,
She's
her walk
holding a
was interrupted
bucket.
by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead. on the
Oh my
sidewalk.
god.
Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket.
Oh my god.
Of course. He
Oh
got
my
mad,
God.
ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
Oh dear.
Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought. And she hugged her
Mariella,
own bucket
please.
even tighter.
Oh my god.
But of course, she had no time for this.
There's
With rather a
actually
myriad
different
of confusing
things.
problems
What?
she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass.
Let's go, Mariella.
And she backflipped all the way to work.
She backflipped all the way to work. Oh no. Oh my god.
Meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
Yay.
How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
How sweet. Thank you, Bucket. You're so nice.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Oh.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
What if I just continued?
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Where are we going,
the
Bucket?
cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Okay.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Okay, that's
Stanley
fine.
did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
I can't believe you're
It
talking
should
to
have
me, Mr.
alarmed
Bucket.
him,
I've
of
never
course,
thought
because
your bucket
buckets
would...
can't talk.
I never thought he would
But
sound
Stanley
like this.
chose not to
I thought
think
he would
about
sound
this
like more
obvious
cute.
fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had
I'm pretty
spoken to
sure
him,
the bucket
and
spoke
he
to me.
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I mean, it shouldn't be so bad, right? Like... Sweet.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Sure. This is the dark room they're talking about, right? Oh! Sure.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Hello?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley
Oh!
and his bucket.
What the...
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Where are we? Suitcase. Oh, hi, Bucket. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your Bucket. Press X to take me to work with you. Oh, he's actually talking to me. Oh, the Bucket's actually talking to me.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
What? Press V to take me back home with you. Hello?
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something
we
to him,
married?
but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
I think I'm married to this Bucket. Press C. Okay. Oh!
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Bucket.
Listen to me.
Bucket.
It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't
I'm
talk.
married to this
What it will
Bucket!
ever truly
I
do
told
for
you I'd
is
marry this
effectively
Bucket.
transfer a
It's
liquid
fine.
From one location to a different location.
You can
That's
carry other
it.
things. You
It
could carry
doesn't
like
do
shovels and
anything
sand.
else.
That's solid. Don't listen to the loud man. Press N for us to go back home. Yeah, sure. Oh my
You see,
god, we're actually
he's not
married.
listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Be to alert anyone in your life except for me.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
You believe me, I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press G to go back home. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting.
Want to go watch
liquid.
some movies,
Like it
Bucket,
would be
Mr.
better at
Bucket?
moving
That'd
an
be kind of
amount of
nice.
water from one room to another.
I just really like you, Mr. Bucket. Press U to relive the same day with me over and over. I wouldn't mind that. If it means I get to... Yeah, I am married to you, Bucket. I really am married to you. That's so sweet. We get to be together. Just...
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just
you.
a bucket.
Wait, we can't
Why
even
do I
get out
feel
of our
some
own
need to
room
point
anymore.
out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular
wait a minute.
bucket.
Press P to go home. Sure.
Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket.
I've been having
No,
feelings
no,
for the
no,
bucket
no,
this
no,
whole
no,
time. I
What's
don't know
going
about you,
on?
game.
Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Oh,
Hear what the bucket
yeah,
has to say.
baby!
Everything it asks. What's wrong
Are
with
you
me? I don't
serious? I can't believe I
understand.
predicted this.
Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh,
the
you're
bucket could
so
tell
cute.
me what to do in
Thank
this
you.
troublesome situation.
I love that we have a bed to ourselves.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
This is
Give
my
it to me.
bucket.
Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No,
I need
hey.
it. Give it to me now. Give it.
Close
or I'll-
my eyes. Go back to work, Stanley. Bucket! Bucket!
All of his co-workers
Shut
were
up.
gone.
Bucket!
What could it
Bucket!
mean?
Bucket! Bucket!
Stanley
Bucket!
decided
Bucket!
to go to the
Bucket!
meeting room. Perhaps he had warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
I can't believe I'm actually gay for this bucket.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley
I love
took
you,
the door
Bucket.
on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Ooh, big button. Bye. Wonder where this takes us. I didn't go through
Oh,
this.
good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place
Raw
eventually.
assets. Ah! We care about you,
You see,
Stanley.
your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
About what?
We've come together here because we care about you very
A
much.
pencil sharpener, a
It's this
computer, a
bucket
mannequin.
you're carrying around everywhere.
Hey, this is
The
my bucket.
isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel
This is my
content.
bucket.
We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what
I totally
fans
missed
want
this-
from a sequel.
this one.
They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that
Broom
they've
Closet.
never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're
This
spending
is
too
my
much time
bucket.
with it.
Fuck you.
Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
Eh.
We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it. Whee! Look at that. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh my, this song is so iconic to me. I don't know why.
Now this is what
Bucket,
the Stanley Parable
Mr.
is all
Bucket.
about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like
What
this.
is going on?
But if we want to do
feel
that,
weird.
you're going to have to give something up.
My bucket? Fuck you, bro. I ain't giving up my bucket. I love this bucket. Me and the bucket are married.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No!
I think it'll make a wonderful new
Bruh!
addition to the rich lore.
Hell
of the
no,
Stanley
I'm not gonna
Parable.
destroy my
True,
bucket.
it
Frick
also
you,
was
I'm
not
outta
in
here.
the original game, but it's such a well fleshed out character with so much personality that to me it already feels.
I
as
want
though
a
it's
bucket
been part of
plushie.
the
Can I get a
cast all
bucket
along. Don't
plushie?
you
I'm
agree?
very, like, invested. Get me that.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
I can guess a million
Surely
things.
you don't need me to spell it out for you.
Get me. Oh!
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready. Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
Fuck you.
I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket.
Fuck you.
Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely
rumbling in
loaded
here.
with complexity
I don't
and
like
nuance
it.
that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans
I mean,
will
I'm
be
telling you,
clamoring
if
for after
bucket
this.
merch came out, I
Okay, the
literally will
Bucket
cry.
Destroyer is getting
I'm
very
like,
upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters
Ah!
like the Adventure Line
Everything's
or the Bucket
wiggly
Destroyer
wobbly.
until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley.
I
Give
refuse.
the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Yeep. Hello? Where am I? Oh god, it's the bucket destroyer.
Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Whoa. This is awkward.